A girl's likelihood to become an entrepreneur increases if she interacts with people with entrepreneurial experience at a young age. The same is not true for boys. Despite some progress in the last few decades, there are still too few women entrepreneurs, even in developed countries, with a good record in gender equality. This is not only a concern for gender equality, but is also a setback for the whole society. Any waste of entrepreneurial talent, in fact, means lost economic growth and lost jobs. In a paper I wrote with Mikkel Merz and Maddalena Ronchi, we tried to investigate whether having contact with entrepreneurs during adolescence can raise the odds of eventually starting a business. Using administrative data from Denmark, we observed pupils aged between 13 and 16 years old whose schoolmates had entrepreneur parents and investigated whether they were more likely to become entrepreneurs themselves when they grew up. This age range corresponds to the last years of compulsory schooling in Denmark. The effects of such exposure to entrepreneurial experiences for female students are statistically significant. Moving from the 25th percentile of the exposure distribution to the 75th percentile increases girls' probability of entering entrepreneurship by age 35 by approximately 4%. On the other hand, we did not detect any corresponding significant change for boys. Exposing women to entrepreneurship earlier on results in both private and social benefits. We found that early exposure decreases girls' probability to discontinue education right after compulsory schooling. Conversely, they become more likely to complete upper secondary vocational education, a path that is frequently associated with entrepreneurship, and the women are less likely to undertake. In terms of career outcomes, exposure to entrepreneurship reduces women's likelihood of ending up in low-paying jobs. We then found that the increase in female entrepreneurship due to early exposure is associated with the creation of businesses that are larger and survive for longer than the top-performing entrepreneurial firms. Besides, increasing female entrepreneurship via early exposure can benefit society at large. More female-friendly firms means more diversity and inclusivity of job opportunities. In conclusion, our results suggest that having more female entrepreneurs would be an advantage for the wider society. Thus, policies that increase exposure to entrepreneurs targeting women before they make educational or professional decisions that are hard to reverse might be particularly worthwhile.